Shot clock and game clock. Outside, Davis. Okafor sets the pick for Davis. 6 to shoot. The East All-Stars have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. And that one falls for Davis.
And when's the last time I hit the rim?
And both free throws good for Davis. 7 seconds left in the third. Three-pointer, Lillard. That's good. Lillard's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the West All-Stars. And that's it for...
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance.
Welcome, everyone, back to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game. A great night of basketball here on 2K Sports.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
Davis, he's in a point guard. Pau Gasol is out there with Anthony. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's George in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. Anthony in the corner. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
Davis, the pass to Curry. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Are you kidding? This is an all-star finish if ever I've seen one.
And that's one of the plays people are going to remember and talk about from this year's game for sure.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Stolen by Durant. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to 5 on the bucket from Curry.
And that steal paid instant dividends.
No wasted time or motion getting out on that fast break.
That's good. That's 7 points for Carmelo Anthony.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
It's stolen by Davis. The finish rips down the breakaway slam.
You're kidding me. I mean, that's a point guard playing like a power forward.
And he can do a little bit of everything out there.
Yeah, he torches defenders in all kinds of ways. When he's on the floor, he's a matchup headache.
Up the floor, finishes the break with a slam.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
And Curry, here we go. And Davis can't get it to go.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
He's with the ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Davis dishes to Irving. Back to Davis. There's a good screen. Just 4 to shoot. And taken away by Paul. Paul George grabs the miss. George has got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's Davis with the drive. Irving with a clean look. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Gasol's got his 3rd assist on the night.
He had 1 in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
Here's Davis. Connects on the open J. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Here are the East All-Stars. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Gasol's shot is good.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Paul kicks to Durant. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. George has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Davis, and the 3 ball is good. Davis has got 18 points now here in the second half.
And he got loose from the 3-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
And it's James missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
But they'll get another chance. Irving kicks to Davis. Second shot opportunity. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 4 rebounds in this game. That's good. And that's now 24 points for Steph Curry.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Here's Davis. Here's Gasol. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
It's been tough for them to try to slow down Gasol. He's got 13 rebounds and 2 rejections. That kind of mix of assists and rebounds is what wins you basketball games.
Clark, it's a rarity when you've got a guy that can just do it as well as he does on both ends.
First one falls for him. Gasol hits them both. And the West All-Stars with possession, trailing by 19. Durant, that's good.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching. Unselfish play, and I know Greg enjoys that too.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. Here is Davis. And they double up Davis. Pulls up on the elbow. No good from Gasol.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Davis drives in. The wide open look here for Anthony. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And that's now 10 points for Carmelo Anthony. The West All-Stars with the ball. On its way from Curry for 2. A quick shot there, and it's off target. The second effort, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Anthony's been putting up the number. 8 rebounds, and he's knocked down a pair of 3-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
No good on the second free throw. It's tipped. Irving with the steal. Davis kicks to Anthony. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
There's the pick. Paul for 3. And it's the East with the rebound. George has got 8 rebounds in this game. Irving misses. Durant the pass to Paul. Tries yet again. And he sinks the layup. 19 points for Kevin Durant.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot. Let the game come to you.
Now
Forcing the
Davis.
issue too much.
George with the screen on Curry. Davis kicks to George. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
He hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but he's worked within the team concept to help them get the lead. He's done some other things other than scoring to help his team get the lead here.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Pass to George. The feed to Davis. And they double up Davis. Clock at 6. On the wing, George. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. George has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Get ready for your All-Star Dance Pass.
And the West All-Stars have possession. James dishes to Curry. A 3-ball. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at it.
No doubt about it. You cannot let up defensively just because he missed that one.
And Davis sends it back. And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Gasol.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Davis having a terrific night. 11 rebounds, and he's tacked on a couple of blocks today, too.
And they've been important to the team. Even if it's only a couple, it's helped them establish a defensive presence inside.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Al Horford's checked in for Paul George. Wash comes in for Pau Gasol. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Kemba Walker in for Kyrie Irving. A big group substitution here for the East. George is checked in for Horford. Gasol comes in for Chris Bosh. Anthony's checked in for Nicholas Batum. And Irving subbed in for Kemba Walker. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Durant's checked in for Gasol. LeBron comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Chris Paul, he's checked in for Russell. And Curry subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Offensive rebound. The shot's good from Gasol.
Plays like that, the hustle plays on the backboard, the second chance points that have really caused problems all day for the defense.
1:29 left to play here in the fourth. Curry against Davis. Outside Gasol. And Davis pulls it down.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Really, it's about valuing the possession. It seems like he's trying to manufacture offense out there rather than just letting the play develop.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Al Horford is checked in for George. Wash comes in for Pau Gasol. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Kemba Walker in for Kyrie Irving. Bosh passes to Horford. Bosh, the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Horford. Lets it go from deep. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
From outside the arc, it's off. So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith in the All-Star Game action now in the books. So let's take a look back at some of the footage from our All-Star Game MVP. Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
He was up to every single challenge he faced tonight. He was in such...
And that'll do it for this year's All-Star Game. Some splendid talent on display.